Hey everybody, this is The Fortress once again. I'm actually not going live today because I need some videos for YouTube. I don't have any recent ones, so I'm making one. First of all, I did want to put out another promo because my book signing this past Saturday had to be postponed. Well, I mean, let's face it, I live in the South, and a lot of us in the South, when we get snow before Christmas, it's kind of a weird thing, and we just don't know what to do around here, right? I mean, we got to freak out because we can't drive. We can't do anything in the snow. Everything's got to shut down. So, in all seriousness, just as a business decision, I mean, if I'm wanting more people to come, I thought I would postpone it a week, and the business owner for Indigo Ridge Cafe was in agreement. Actually, she kind of put the idea to me, and I was like, yeah, you know what? You probably have a point. So this Saturday, Indigo Ridge Cafe in Travelers Rest, they serve coffee, I believe pastries or treats or something like that. Really neat looking venue. It's right off as you're going up to the mountains, Highway 25. Just look off to your left. I think it's not far from Pizza House. George Coleman Ford, it's out that way. I did a promo on Facebook as well. If you look on the event itself, there's a link, and you can probably just do the location, you know, the GPS thing. It'll take you there. But anyway, come on out. I'm going to have all 5 books. I will have a limited number. I mean, you know, I don't have an endless supply. I order them through Amazon just like anybody else. It's just I get a little discount. But anyway, you guys come out and see me. It's from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. this coming Saturday. This coming Saturday. So, wanted to put that out there. I also wanted to show people that I'm actually not feeding the dogs. They are in the process of feeding. So, they have been fed. They're digging in as we speak. They are digging in. They love it. They love food, as any dog would, right? So come on out, see me Saturday. I'm pumped. I want a lot of people to be there. I'm promoting it. I'm hoping to have another big feature signing sometime after the new year. I do believe my illustrator, he at least chimed in on Facebook and said he was coming. So if you want to meet the guy who puts the comic book look to the covers of my books, come on out, see me and Caleb. Caleb Rivera, hopefully will be there. I'd love to see you, Caleb, so make sure you try to come out. I saw that you said you were attending. It didn't say interested. It said attending, or it said going. So I expect to see you. Just kidding. All right. Actually, I do want to see you there. Let's see. I don't have to be quite so random on this one. This is pre-recorded. So I did want to say something on a little more serious note. I just want to ask people, I want to ask you guys to just put your thinking caps on. Put your thinking caps on out there and ask yourself, do you think it's a coincidence? Do you think it's a coincidence that Israel suddenly has everybody against them, and Trump has everybody against him for acknowledging that Jerusalem is the capital? Do you think that's a coincidence? Do you think that somewhere in, I don't know, in the Bible, it says that, you know, Israel is God's chosen people, and a lot of people might have a problem with that. A lot of people happen to have a problem with the Jewish people being any kind of chosen thing, right? I mean, that's against what the world wants us to agree with, right? Is that a coincidence? I mean, the Bible pretty much alludes to this kind of thing happening. And yet we all want to be part of this collective thought, right? Because we can't have an original thought, right? That we got to be against Israel. Well, let's see. Somebody else was like that at one time and collectively convinced a lot of people that, hey, let's hate the Jews and let's kill a bunch of them at once. And oddly enough, he was inspired by a certain sect, group of people, maybe even a whole entire religion that felt the same way eons ago. One man in particular who just didn't quite fit in, and he was upset because when he voiced his interpretation of religious texts, they didn't agree with him. And he felt ostracized, and he felt left out. And so what did he do? What did this maniacal, crazy, psychotic individual do? Well, heck, he started a whole movement to hating people from Israel, to hating the Jewish people in particular. Started a whole religion, really a whole political movement. But at the same time, when you think about how that religious movement is more political, because it's all about collective thought. How is it like collective thought? Well, let's see. Coercion is part of the religion, right? If you found something entirely on submit to this or else, oh, you don't agree with us? Well, you better, because once we have the majority, we're going to enforce the laws, and our religious laws say this. And if you don't agree, you're going to either pay a tax or you're going to die. Yeah, see, that hating the Jews thing that supposedly should be a collective thought has been done a few times. We've seen some tragic, tragic things because of it. I mean, we've got Hitler, right? World War II, does that ring any bells? All of a sudden the Allies come into these camps and they see these people after people after people that look emaciated and underfed and starving, and oh, they just all happen to be Jewish. Well, not all, but a lot of them. And then they find the bodies. And Hitler is just a small taste of what has happened way back when Muhammad didn't get his way and decided to encounter or line up Jews out in front of the city and say, hey, everybody, you don't agree with us? Here's what happens. Slit all their throat at once. Slit all their throats at once. That's pretty serious. So do you think it's a coincidence? Do you see? Look at the news. If you guys aren't paying attention, pay attention. Look at the news and look at the world's reaction to Trump's announcement about Jerusalem. Just acknowledging it. And then you got the leader of Turkey flipping out because he said that. So, hey, Layla, hush. Anyway, I wanted to bring that to people's attention. Because if you haven't thought about it, there is a reason why all of this stuff is happening. It's biblical. It's biblical. It's just been on the forefront of my mind because of the news. You guys know I pay attention to the news. Haven't talked on here in a while about it. But just, food for thought. Look at it. Think about it. What's going on? Israel has a place in history. There's a reason for that. Genesis 12:3 says that God will bless those who bless Israel, and he will curse those who curse them. Hey. Sorry, dogs are going crazy. Think about it. That's all I have for today. Again, just a little reminder, come out and see me. Indigo Ridge Cafe this coming Saturday. You guys have a great day. Think about what I said. I'm just putting that out there for you. Is it controversial? Yes. Did I rub some feelings the wrong way? Maybe. That's a risk I always take. Because I'm not going to hide what I know, and I'm not going to lie about what I know. You guys have a good day. If I don't see you, at the book signing. Y'all have a Merry Christmas. God bless.